Welcome to the award-winning Dare to Dream podcast with Debbi covering metaphysics, ETs, shamanism, and channeling. Here you will find spiritual inspiration from today's thought leaders, along with cutting-edge insights from our interstellar brothers and sisters and ancient shamanic wisdom. Now, here's a new episode of Dare to Dream with your host, Debbi Dashinger.
So, this happened. I've been interviewed quite a bit lately, and in the latest interview, the host was asking me about what's to come. And I guess there's a lot of buzz out there right now, rightfully so, about what's about to happen and what I knew. That's what the host was asking me on his show. And I got to say, rightio. And I said, absolutely, positively, definitively, end of this year, beginning of next year, something unprecedented will happen regarding UFOs. And it will also let us know, not like a White House lawn landing, but it's going to let us know that this is real. And it will be benevolent because we are very protected people. Trust me, these civilizations are so advanced that if they wanted to come after us, they could have done so a long time ago. So yeah, and also there's a lot of energetic cacophony about 2027. I know it, I feel it. And you may say, well, how do you know such a thing? What are you feeling? I just know that energy, and I know what I know, clairsentient, claircognizant. But I also want to tell you that what we're living in here right now can't sustain itself. The wars, the treatment of children, other people, human trafficking, sex trafficking, all the stuff we see, period. Even sometimes driving on the road and you see people do cray stuff to each other. So the energy, the frequency we're existing at, it cannot exist because we could implode, but that is not what's going to happen because all of us have come here for such good purpose. And I wish I was wearing my new Galactic Federation of Light sweatshirt, but it's actually too hot in California to wear it, but it is freaking adorable. It is a crop top hoodie and it says lightworker, yellow hoodie with this big patch of, I don't know, just this hot blue color into the fades into white. These people make the most delicious clothing. But I am going to be wearing it in the, I almost said Lions of Lyra. That's my band. I am going to wear it in the Lion Gate 8/8, August 8th, that I'm going to be helping to MC for Althea Lucrezia. And so back to 2027, we cannot sustain where we are. Light workers came here for a reason, and it is time for our damn light to shine. Please do not be spending time in fear at what the illusion you see outside of yourself. Do not give it any merit, but certainly give it a lot of love, a lot of prayers. Give it the goodness it deserves so that it can resolve. Also, be very clear about how you're behaving in your life. Are you telling people off? Are you going on anonymously on social and writing, what is this, in weird faces and like writing weird shit? Please do not put that stuff out into the world. Nobody needs that contribution because there's plenty. But as light workers, we came here to heal. We came here to make a difference. Most of us were in Lannis. Most of us were in Lemuria. And I'm going to read something to you in 1 minute. This is freaking mind-blowing, what I'm going to read to you. We have been on Lyra, my home planet, where there was destruction. And we don't want to see this again. The Orion Wars. There's so many places and spaces and paths, which is really concurrent, multidimensional lives, where we've had this experience. And so we don't want to have this experience no more. So we came here to make it different this time. Your light is so needed. Don't feel, I'm such a little drop in this ocean of earth and humanity. You know, I'm going to be like super call myself out, but like I'm someone who does a lot of healing energy and yeah, I'm going to say it. So I do a lot of healing energy and be kind and compassionate with this. And I do a lot of like love stuff about the earth and how to heal and about humanity. And there I was with somebody who wanted to roll down a window while I was driving and take their gum and throw it out. We were on the freeway. And I have to say, this piece of freeway, it would have gone into, it's not pretty. Nobody's living there that we know. And it just looked like a lot of like weeds and overgrown grasses. And I guess there's always the assumption if it's an apple, a banana, or, you know, maybe a piece of gum, that there's some creatures that live in the earth that will take it and resource it for themselves. But I just suddenly was overcome with this feeling of this beautiful earth we live on, who houses us, clothes us, and feeds us. Even that, I am looking for all the ways. And for me at this point, it is more micro to make a difference. And I had to say to this person, you can't do it. You are going to have to hold on to it until we exit the car and find a proper garbage pail. And that is that. And that's exactly what happened. And it felt really good and full of integrity to me. So I am telling you, 2027 is going to bring massive changes. What does that mean for us before I read this amazing document that just blew my mind? What that means for us is it's incumbent on each of us to do the work. Wherever your blind spot is, your shadow, your projection, where you're blaming a lot of people or situations, but never looking at yourself, it's time. We can't escape it anymore because those situations will keep prevailing until we take healing responsibility, the ability to respond and say, I'm the common denominator in this party. What can I do to heal? What can I do to shift this? Where can I make amends? Where can I make a difference? This stuff is going to make the biggest difference in everybody's life. And it is also, as lightworkers, going to massively contribute to the planet, to humanity right now. So, don't believe me? So check this out. I have been cleaning my office. I mean, really cleaning, like pulling up the sleeves and getting in there. What do I absolutely must still have and must live with? And what is done? Tons of recycling that I've been doing, tons of giving to charity. And it feels so good. So I found something. I found something, I don't know, maybe I did it 5, 7 years ago, but I was looking into the gene keys. GENE, which is akin to genetics, the gene keys. Everybody's got their own chart, kind of like human design, astrology, numerology, and all of that, the gene keys. Now, the gene keys were created by a man named Richard Rudd. Capiche? So I'm reading through because I was super smart way back then. Thank you, younger Debbi, to have highlighted all the pages of the information that was important, right? So I come across this. Awooga. All right, so this particular, so I lie, 5 years ago. I did it March 21st, 2020. I actually have the date on here too. Thank you, glasses. All right, so this one, we all have many different gene keys that make up who we are. This one, for me, is the 52nd gene key. It's called Siddhi, Siddhi, and stillness, Siddhi dash stillness. Now, I want to be clear. Richard Rudd created the gene keys in 2002. That is, depending on when you listen to this, 23, 24, 25 years ago. So in my number 52, Siddhi, stillness, information, I want to get towards the end. Here's the mind-blowing part. Okie dokie. It's connecting the 52nd through the 55th gene keys, and it says, if you've read the 55th gene key, you've read about a collective phenomena that will soon be coming into the world known as the stilling of the wave. This phenomena will come about as a result of a physical genetic mutation that is predicted to sweep through humanity beginning around the year 2027. Oh my God. Let me continue after the year 2027. This mutation will trigger a sequential process involving the flowering of the 64 gene keys at a collective level and the expanding emergence of the gifts, ta-da, and the cities in the world. Well, I have been working towards this my whole life. So there is so much more, but I also want to include this piece. The expression stilling of the wave refers to the stilling of the chaotic emotional energy field that currently dominates our planet. Well, I could go on, but the fact that this man called it back in 2002, and I am telling you, I know this is coming. And I also want to make a loving invitation, a welcome invitation to anybody who says, well, I could use more support, I could use more healing, I could use more work around this. And most of us, I think, who are light workers, we are not particular to talk therapy. That's a pretty old modality. And for most of us, we don't want to do something for a really, really, really long time. I know it works for some people, and if it does, God bless, whatever works for you. I just know that energy work works for me. And so I am doing monthly offerings. Many of you have come aboard. It's been great. There's been 90 people and more on these offerings. Every month we get together, a new moon ceremony, a full moon ceremony. Last month we did Aini Carpe and a fire ceremony. I get the most amazing testimonies from people. So don't wait. Check it out. Even if you want to learn more, we need to prepare for 2027. And we came here with all the stuff anyway. There's not much we need to do, but as 3D humans on this earth with everything happening, even if it's just as a sensitive, feeling the energy out there, this is important. And so I invite you to join me. This is www.galactic-shaman.com/monthly. We will call them back. Monthly-program. Anyway, you can see it here in the share. There's a QR code for you to join. Don't wait, just even find out more information. But every month, something's happening. And if you feel like you don't want to do this one, but you want to learn about all the ones coming down the pike, I'm telling you, as a city, stillness, who came here, one of my gifts, we all have gifts for this heaven on earth, right? So this is my time to offer these gifts, these shamanic, powerful energy healing experiences. And if you feel like you want to join at another time, just get on my website, debbie-shinger.com/starseeds. You get a free gift, or debbie-shinger.com/gift. Just get something for free and sign up on my website, because that's what I don't create people with newsletters, but when these are rolling out, you will know. Capiche? So 2002, Richard Rudd, who created the Gene Keys, even wrote about the phenomena, the impending phenomena about to befall us, about to happen, because it is time for a change. We are the change. Let's clean everything up, heal, 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 so that we can be completely ready for the magnificence coming our way.